What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo. I'm back with another action figure. Today looking at something new here of the Sentinel Fighting Armor Captain America figure. So this is pretty much Captain America in an all armored outfit, so very much like Iron Man, but it looks pretty cool. So there you can see Captain America on the front. If we go around to the back, you can see some pictures there on the side, and there on the back we can see the actual figure itself. So you can see it very much looks like an Iron Man outfit, just designed in the Captain America style. So very similar to like an Iron Patriot or something, but looks so cool there. It comes with an awesome stand and everything, just very cool. And if we come around but to this side, we can open up, there's another picture of the figure there, and then the actual figure itself, which looks pretty awesome. You know, very basic, just we get the figure, a couple hands, and the shield, so not a lot of accessories, but it will come with that stand as well. But it just looks super cool. But I thought I'd do this today just because I'm a huge fan of Captain America, and my brother has the Iron Man version that they already made, and he really liked it, so I thought I'd take a look at this Captain America version. So let me go ahead and get the figure out of the box, and we'll take a look at its posability, and I'll kind of give you my opinion on if I think it's a good figure or not. So here I got the Captain America out, and this thing is actually really cool. So as you can see, it does look like an Iron Man armor just from all the designs. You know, it looks like exactly they took an Iron Man and just repainted it to look like Captain America. But what's really cool about this figure is that it's actually like a metal, so probably like a die cast or something. So this thing has a weight to it, which I know obviously you can't tell, but this thing actually has like a lot of like weight, which is really cool. So it does make it seem even more like an Iron Man suit, but it overall has the awesome design. So we have the face there of the Captain American. So again, it has the A on the head, the wings as well, and then it has the eyes and the silver like mouth area again from like the Iron Man. And then right under the neck, you can start to see like the segmentation and stuff. So again, carrying on that Iron Man like design. We get 3 to 1. We have some brown straps going around to the back to be able to hold on to the shield. So we have this whole like backpack design there. And back to the chest, you can see we got the star up on the chest. I like how you can see like the metallic design into it there with the armor. Nice big shoulder pieces. I like the transition from the blue to the white into the red glove pieces, but the hands, you know, just look like your normal Iron Man hands. It's like the blue section to shoot the blast. And going down the abdomen, we have the red and white stripes, so the red in the center and the 2 off to the side and the white in between those. So that looks very awesome. Going into like the belt section, we have like a brown belt design going all the way around. It's weird how it's kind of like down in the back, so it's like his pants are almost sagging in the back, which is weird. I almost feel like this should maybe be like the front design, but they have it designed the way it is. And then we have the blue leg designs going all the way down with some white in through there, and then there on the sides as well. Again, I like the robotic pieces, so like we have the leg joint hinge there with the little blue in the center and silver around it. Just looks so cool. And we have those spread throughout, as you can see there, especially on the sides of the body. And then we go down to the red boots, of course, for Captain America with more of that white or silver design in this case. Just looks so awesome. And then just looks like the classic Iron Man boots, as well as the spots there on the bottom for the repulsors. So overall, this just looks super cool. It's just overall just an awesome looking design. And I don't have many issues with it at all, except for some parts with the whole shield thing, which I'll show you. But other than that, this thing just looks super cool. So for movements, the head can rock back and forth, and what's really cool is you can see it there. So it's kind of hinged on like what'd be like the earpiece there, so it can hinge back and forth. So that's pretty awesome. So it'll look up and down there. Then we have the additional little movements in the neck there, so it can move even further forward and even further back. So we have some nice tilt there, and then the head can look side to side as well. The shoulders come up 90 degrees there and can rotate all the way around. We do have like a butterfly style joint there, so really good movements overall. We get a bicep twist that twists all the way around, a double elbow joint that can bend up that far. And what's really cool about this figure is the joints are like so smooth. They just move so easily. The only real like stiffness part is the bicep twist here. That's the only real part so far that's been like real stiff. Everything else just moves like super easy, like no issues at all. And at the wrist, we have the wrist that can twist around and flex back and forth, and it is on a ball joint, if you can see there. And again, you do have some limitations, but you just twist the hand around wherever you want to get the movement. We have ab crunch and twist in here, so crunch forward, crunch back really far, so it crunches back really far and then forward just a little bit there. And then it also has the twist in it as well, which can twist side to side. And then as you can see, we do have kind of like this floating abdomen piece in here that can twist around with it as well. We have the hips that come up 90 degrees and out to the side that far, so it's on a ball joint there as well. And we have a thigh twist in there. We go down to the double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, so really good. Again, just super smooth, easy joints, which are really cool. And then we have the foot that can rock back and forth, and it has this extra little like hinge piece here that can get out of the way to allow the foot to bend even further forward and everything, so really cool in there. And there is a bit of a twist as well. And then we have the toe joint on the end of it. So again, it's just got really smooth, easy movements and a lot of good movements as well. Not very limited at all by the movements. It's just such a good looking figure, and like the movements and everything are just so good. Now for this figure, we get the few accessories as I showed earlier. So we get the 2 additional hands with like the repulsors on it. So let's go and switch this out to make it more like our Iron Man style. So there I got the hands put on. So there you can kind of see it does look like the Iron Man style design with the repulsors there. So it's like he can be shooting blast out of his hands. But he also comes with some grip style hands. So it's just like the fist hands just have the hole in it for a grip. So let's switch these out. And there I got the grips in. Now of course the whole point of that is so that you can put the shield in his hand. So we get the Captain America shield here. Again, looks very cool, very much like the classic Captain America shield, but has the little star design very similar to like the MCU versions of the shield, so that's cool. But around on the back, we have the whole handle there, so there's why we needed the grip, so we can slide the handle down into it. But it has a pretty cool design, so it has some movements so that you can put it, you know, for either hand and everything. And then it has some additional like little joints and movements and stuff in here so that you can get it twisted around in wherever you want it to, so that's pretty awesome. But let's go and just get this in the hand. And there we got the shield in his hand, so again, it just slid into the grip there, and then you can just pose it around with that. But what's also cool is you can put this on his back. Now with this, I don't like it as much, just the way it's designed. So again, with this, you can just kind of adjust it around wherever you want it to. So then you just take and slide the handle piece right into here, and that's the only thing holding it, which it does work. Like I was just sliding it kind of like in and it wasn't doing anything, but you have to kind of like pop it into it. So it just kind of pops right into that little grip piece, and that's all that holds it on. So then it just kind of sticks up there in the back, which doesn't really work too well, but then you can close it in like there. And so there he's got the shield on the back. And so again, I don't really like the design overall. I feel it could break easily, especially if you're trying to like pose it around and do different stuff with it. Moving it in and out of this little grip piece, I see could easily just break this hand off or something. So I don't like that too much. But of course, for me, I'll always be having it just in his hand, so it's not really a big deal, but that's just something to worry about. And finally, we do have this stand as well. So you get a stand with each of these figures. So it has the bottom just like base here with all the glass pieces. So you could definitely like sit this on some sort of light design, have some light shining up through it, which would be cool. So we have the window pieces in the sides and right in the center. Now with these, you pop out one of the side pieces. So whichever side you want to choose, so you just pop it out like we did here. And then it comes with the arm piece that you just stick down in there, and you slide this little piece on there that help kind of hold it in place. And then you can slide it back and forth. So it just gives you those options. And then the arm has movability, so it can twist there, bend back and forth there, back up at the elbow joint, and then would be like I always call like the wrist joint there. And then it has the little forceps there as well that you wrap around the waist. So we can go ahead and put Captain America on this. So I got Captain America on it with just like the little grips around his waist, but it also has where you can pop the head of this off and it reveals a peg. And then like for him here, he has a little peg down there in the bottom of his back. So you can just peg that in there and you just get it slid in there, and then it keeps it more stable. So it's much better grip on the figure itself. So we can just stand up there and it's not going to fall off or anything. And I almost forgot, but here is the Sentinel Iron Man that they first released. So this looks pretty cool, you know, just looks like your actual Iron Man. And so there's a comparison you can see of the actual Iron Man armor compared to this new Captain America style armor. So they both look really awesome and cool there together. So that is just cool. I wanted to show that to you. So that is it for the Sentinel Fighting Armor Captain America figure. So overall, I think this is cool. This is definitely one of the best Captain America figures I've ever had. You know, I've got a lot of like more expensive style figures, but they all have little issues I don't like too much. But with this, I really can't find any issues. The only issue I really have is just the way the shield's held on the back. But like I said, for me, I'm always going to have it in his hands. So it's not like it's really that big of a deal. It's just awesome to have this like Captain America style Iron Man outfit. It's just so cool, and it has just really good movements, and there's just so many good things about this figure. It's just so awesome. But let me know what you thought of this figure down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, please let me know with a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review. Oh, it's Dabton America.